Hey everybody, it's Daryl from Big Fish Football. How are we doing tonight? I'm doing well. First, I want to start this video by thanking all my new subscribers and thanking all the people that left likes and comments. I love the comments because my wife gets mad when I try to talk football to her. So keep talking football to me. I love it. That's basically why I did this channel. So, Steelers free agency. Supposedly the Steelers have 10 to 14 million under the cap now. I don't know how true that is. Steelers always spend to the cap, but I know there's money already allotted for draft picks, everything like that. But I don't know, who else would they bring in? Are they bringing in money to bring James Conner back? I sure hope not. I wouldn't want to see James Conner back, even though I like the guy. I just don't think he's a fit for the Steelers. I'd rather see them give Le'Veon Bell another chance. I don't know. I seen a silly thing on Instagram, which I'm new to, that Antonio Brown was coming back to the Steelers. I can tell you, folks, that's not going to happen. I've been wrong about stuff before, but I'd be stunned if that happened. Now, who could we still bring in? Offensive lineman? Sure. I think they're going to bring Villanueva back. He has not had a deal yet. And with this supposed money left, maybe they'll bring him back. You know, I know they signed some guys. I don't know how the couple linemen, I don't know how good they're going to be. I think Zach Banner, before he tore his ACL, was playing very well. He was playing really well. So I'd like to see outside linebacker, pass rusher. You know, maybe see what it would take to bring Jadeveon Clowney in. You know, I know he's usually not the Steelers kind of guy, but, you know, he can rush the passer on the defensive end or on the outside. But, I mean, he can't stay healthy. That's been the thing of his whole career. And I think that, you know, he won't be, when you watch those TV shows on NFL Network about biggest busts, he won't be number 1 through 5, but he might be in the top 20. The Steven Nelson thing still has me bothered. Is it because I'm assuming now it was because he wouldn't take a pay cut? So it is what it is. You know, but man, he was good. He was good. So hopefully Cam Sutton can fill in, or whoever they draft, or whoever else they bring in. Love to see them bring in Richard Sherman if they're going to do a one-year deal for a few $1 million. I don't think Richard Sherman would just come for a few $1 million, but I still think he has something left. I still see Richard Sherman going to the Jets. So, defense, I mean, Devin Bush comes back from the torn ACL. I think he's going to be lights out. It'll take some time for him to get back in the groove, but he'll be lights out. But I don't know if I want to see the Steelers draft a running back. I know that they were, I know they met with Najee Harris a couple of days ago at Alabama's Pro Day, but I just don't want to see them draft Najee Harris. I'd like to see, if they don't sign a decent pass rusher, how about draft a pass rusher to bookend with TJ Watt, or draft an offensive lineman. You know, I think linemen now that are drafted in the first round are plug and play. Pouncey was, DeCastro was. You know, just put him in there and I bet you he does well. So, I'd really love to know what all of you think. Let's talk about I think we're going to call this Steelers free agency and draft. Tell me who you'd like to think, who would you like to see the Steelers draft, and who would you still like to see them get in free agency? You can give me a like and a comment and a subscribe. I love the comments. I could talk all day about football. You can ask my wife. But, yeah, I'd really like to subscribe too, and I appreciate all the subscribers I've gotten lately. And let's keep it going. You know, I'm going to do a mock draft. I'm not going to do it live. But because I think that to ask people to stick around and watch your live video is too much. So I think I'm going to do a mock draft here in probably about 2 weeks. Get it ready. Now that free agency is starting to settle down a little bit, these mock drafts that are done right after the Super Bowl, it's silliness, absolute silliness, because think about it. You know, you're not going to, they're going to fill that holes with free agency. You know, a couple of weeks ago, I seen a mock draft where New Orleans was taking a quarterback with Taysom Hill and Jameis Winston. I don't see them taking a quarterback. So let me know what you think, and give me a subscribe, and I appreciate it. And have a great night, everybody.